life in this era has been on an exponential increase over the last decade. With the 2016 mobile and tech revolution, it isn't tough enough to find mobile phones not in one's grips. Good afternoon, one and all present here. Myself, Anubhu Mukherjee of class 12D, would be reflecting my propositions on the topic, the influence of social media on teenagers. The youth currently spends more than half of their time scrolling through reels and playing fatuous games, wasting the most precious phase of their lives. Social media has both its pros and cons, yet it seems that the cons outperform the pros. We are well aware that this nation currently provides shelter to around 500 million youth individuals, which accounts for more than one-third its inhabitants. Therefore, it is the teenagers who would steer the progress of the nation in the years to come. Hence, ill effects of social media on teenagers could hinder the accelerated motion of our ancient civilization. Social media was developed with the intent to connect like-minded individuals and act as a medium for communicating and fostering one's productivity and mental well-being. The present instances, however, point out that it has failed to achieve each of its two missions. Social media has been the haven for accumulating depression, anxiety, FOMO, fear of missing out, inferiority complex. Teenagers are often found to dwell in the drains of depression, being influenced by their companions or influencers on the various apps. It is an applaudable platform for collective hatred, often referred to as trolling. It was expected that social media would infuse in virtues of open-mindedness and cooperation. Yet it clearly shows that social media infuses in virtues rather than vices. For illustration, a news article attracted most of our eyes on the prevailing trolls of a teenage girl, Prachi, who scored flamboyant scores topping her board exams. However, she did not match the beauty standards of the typical Indian society. Unemployed idiots, instead of praising her and taking her as an inspiration, abhorrently made fun of her visage. However, none cared of the mental trauma the girl might have faced in this tenure. Is it the society we proclaim to be modern and open-minded? Just think for a second. What would a teenager who spends a major chunk of his time on social media learn from this incident? Stalwarts of science elucidate that the social media causes an outburst of dopamine in our brains, causing us to leave our work and get indulged in it. Instead of increasing our productivity, it diminishes our productivity, focus, ability to grasp new concepts, understanding, and imagination. We have ourselves been the best examples during the COVID pandemic. After feeding the brain with irrelevant data, our brain naturally would be lacking storage for knowledge, which is crucial for our exams, hence leading to drooping scores. This outburst of social media knowledge, which stops us from accumulating important concepts, is often referred to as information outburst. Many of my fellow mates might also argue that it would be impossible to connect with our beloved siblings or friends bereft of social media. Well, while that's true, I feel that does not induce much positive virtues in the teenage community. We are at a juncture of time when the world glances at India's potential for innovation and hopes for it to lead the world into spectacular excellence. Okay, thank you all.